This video will demonstrate to you the top 10 activities in Paris. Remember to like this video as well, and talk about your own Parisian experiences in the remarks section. The ideas are based on our intriguing journey to this lovely city. Hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Below are our top 10 choices. The first, Montmartre. A picturesque hillside community is Montmartre. Magnificent views of Paris. Famous artists from throughout the world frequented it, who resided and worked in and around Montmartre. Artists like Van Gogh or Picasso discovered motivation among the picturesque streets and ambience of Montmartre. Even now, you can still see artists and the next piece of art being created by artists. Located at the summit of the hill is the renowned Church of Sacre-Cœur, a significant political, also a cultural landmark and a work of architecture. Avoid skipping church of the neighboring Saint-Pierre and charming little vineyards nearby the Museum of Montmartre. There's a well-known landmark at the base of the hill, the Moulin Rouge, the renowned location of French can-can dance's beginnings. Currently, Moulin Rouge is a well-liked tourist destination, providing musical dance events as entertainment. Second, Notre Dame, meaning Our Lady of Paris. Notre Dame de Paris is a well-known medieval Gothic cathedral in the middle of Paris. On the island is known as Ile de la Cité. The cathedral is filled with stunning Gothic architecture, architectural components, and specifics. Most of Notre Dame was finished in the 13th century and suffered significant harm during the French Revolution, until Napoleon saved it from being destroyed, who crowned himself in the cathedral himself, the French emperor. The story of the cathedral is well known. Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Don't overlook the historic conciergerie in the area, a jail and a royal mansion from the Middle Ages. The majority of the French Revolution employed in courts of justice. Marie was held there for the final time. Antoinette. You can explore the island while imagining what conditions were like in Paris centuries ago on its stunning, genuine streets. Catacombs of Paris. Number 3. Discover the stunning Paris subway system by going to the Paris Catacombs, a shadowy place of tunnels and galleries below ground under the busy streets of Paris. The Catacombs ossuary dates back to time over 200 years ago. The bones of over 6 million individuals were relocated underground. Previous stone mines tunnel system will be reduced the expanding cemetery population in Paris. You will encounter several types of look at the street signs in the area you are in, as well as the old cemeteries named places where the remains were transported. 1004. Eiffel Tower. One of the most famous landmarks is the Eiffel Tower. Worldwide landmarks, perhaps the most popular paid monument on the planet. The Eiffel Tower is 1,063 feet tall when the tip is added. Tall, and is the city's tallest building. It was built by the business in 1889. Gustave Eiffel, an engineer, is the 1889 World's Fair entry and was originally intended for demolition. Initially, many people criticized it. Famous Parisian artists. The tower has 3 levels and is accessible. The second one is even climbable. The 674 steps if you feel unwell, similar to using an elevator. Do you know that there is a little known fact? Apartment on the Eiffel Tower's summit? Eiffel constructed it for his own use and entertainment. The top scientists like Thomas Edison? 35. Museums. There are more than 100 museums in Paris. The Louvre is the most well-known museum in Paris. This is the biggest art museum in the world, presenting ongoing exhibits of the most well-known global artists, including the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Beginning the tour by going through a stunning glass pyramid, a collection of structures known as Les Invalides monuments honoring the country's military past. France includes Napoleon's grave. Pompidou Center, which was created in the houses with modern architecture, the biggest modern art museum in Europe. Don't overlook the Stravinsky Fountain in the area. The Musée d'Orsay is situated in an old train station and has a substantial collection of Impressionist paintings and masterworks by the Post-Impressionists. There are a ton more to find. We produced a Google map with further recommendations. The description contains the URL. 36th, Champs-Élysées, 1.2 miles long Avenue de Champs-Élysées, a street in the heart of Paris, and is one of the most prominent types of avenues around the globe. There are various upscale stores there, cafes and theaters. The yearly Paris Fashion Week is held on Champs-Élysées. Military parade for Bastille Day, as well as the Tour de France's finish line. Prior to when it became a popular road the area was primarily rural in the late 18th century. Fields and gardens are present. Champs-Élysées comes to an end on the west side with Napoleon's commissioned Arc of Triomphe consecrated in 1806 and formally opened in 1836 to the Revolutionary and Imperial armies. There is a tomb of the unknown beneath the arch. Soldier, a 1921 edition. Parks and Gardens, number 7, beautiful public parks abound in Paris, and gardens with space for jogging, walking, and reading or maybe taking the scenery and activities the way of life in Paris. Several of the top gardens are, the Tuileries Garden is close to the Louvre Museum, was a well-liked gathering spot throughout the 19th and 20th centuries for Parisians. In 1612, Luxembourg Gardens were established as a Luxembourg Palace Garden, which is the current location of the French Senate. The biggest public park is Bois de Vincennes. Located in a city with lakes, gardens, and a zoo, a castle, a botanical garden, and other sites. Other parks are many in Paris. We compiled an intriguing parks Google map, including Paris's gardens. The description contains the URL. Père Lachaise Cemetery, number 8. In 1804, the Père Lachaise Cemetery was founded. It is reputed to be the largest cemetery in Paris, to be the cemetery with the highest global traffic. Numerous people are laid to rest in the cemetery. World-renowned individuals like Jim Morrison, Balzac, Oscar Wilde, and Edna Piaf. Go for a stroll and discover the many streets of this enormous, more than 100-acre cemetery. Gothic graves and burials abound, antique mausoleums and rooms. There are 70,000 burial plots in the cemetery. La Défense Business District is number 9. Europe's largest business district is La Défense, containing many of the city's tallest structures and a sizable mall with a lot of movie theaters and restaurants. La Défense is home to a stunning contemporary La Grande Arche, a masterpiece of architecture, a 364-foot-tall cubic high-rise that looks like the Arc de Triomphe's form. You can go to the viewing platform and see ensure the structure precisely lines up with the Parisian city's Arc de Triomphe, located more than 2 kilometers distant. The 10th, Versailles. The Versailles Palace is a magnificent royal palace of the French king starting in 1682 till 1789. The year the French Revolution began. Location of Château de Versailles, 12 miles from Paris's center, and is currently a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The visit provides information about the luxurious way of life before the French Revolution of the French aristocracy. Through the Regal Hall of Mirrors, royal residences, King's Opera, and expansive Versailles Gardens, the narrative of Versailles continues after France's Revolution. A provision of the Paris Peace Treaty through which United States independence was acknowledged by Britain. States in the Versailles Treaty thing was formally over. Both of these documents refer to the First World War. We compiled all the suggestions onto a Google map. The description contains the URL. What is your favorite location in Paris? Let us know in the comments section. Remember to like this video as well. Register for our channel. Arc de Triomphe and Champs-Élysées. If you move forward, you'll see La Défense, something of like the Arc de Triomphe of today, museums, Musée d'Orsay, Louvre Museum Center for Contemporary Art, and Galeries Lafayette, Les Invalides, Haussmann, etc. French Tower, its catacombs, gardens, Luxembourg Gardens and the Tuileries Garden, beehives, Albert Kahn Gardens, and Parc Bois de Boulogne, de Buttes-Chaumont, etc. Rue Cremeuse has lovely streets and stores. Au Vieux Paris d'Arcole, Romantina, Barvin-Fazade, graffiti on Rue Denoise, Ulica, and Quai de Gemix. Cour du Commerce Saint-André, Aubigny, the Rosiers Road, etc. Versailles Père Lachaise Memorial Park Business Prix del Parise Ali Namesto Ulic Demo. Saint-Germain Marquet Galeries Lafayette. Among others, there are countless things to do and see. At Paris. What area of Paris is your favorite? Optimal cityscape. https://www.talkingfrench.com/best-views-and-paris. https://www.ratp.f//titers-et-trf/paris-visite-travel-pass other Montparnasse, Pantheon, View, Belleville, Rue de la Butte aux Calas, etc. Paris's Montmartre, a huge slope, and the area was formerly a community of artists. Numerous well-known artists flourished in the Belle Époque. Resided and/or worked in Montmartre, featuring Modigliani, Van Gogh, Monet, and Picasso, plus others. Several other films have been filmed in Montmartre. Hit films. The picturesque Montmartre neighborhood is where the octagonal Sacré-Cœur Basilica is located, cultural and political landmark. A breathtaking perspective of Paris is available. See also Saint-Pierre Church and tiny vineyards in St. Vincent Street, Vin du Clos Montmartre, Montmartre Museum, etc. Additionally, be sure to see Moulin Rouge. It is mainly known for being where the introduction of the cancan dance and its original a variety of cabarets across Europe. The Moulin Rouge is a popular tourist destination today, providing guests with musical and dance entertainment from different countries. Our Lady of Paris is referred to as Notre Dame de Paris. It is a Catholic church from the Middle Ages on the Isle from City. The cathedral is regarded as one of the best illustrations of French Gothic design. The cathedral was finished in the 13th century. Desecration of Notre Dame occurred in the 1790s. When much of the French Revolution took place, its depictions of religion were harmed or destroyed. Immediately upon Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame was published in 1831, the structure rekindled public attention. Thank you for watching.